Bro, I'm telling you right now, whenever I speak for myself, just what I'm thinking. And I say that because there's times when I think to myself and I say, hey, maybe someone else is thinking the same way. And I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure why I want to do it, why I want to help anybody else. I'm not even sure that I do want to. I know the idea of a course isn't super enticing to me, as I now know and have been learning that action is the only thing that matters. Like, bro, let me say that one more time. Action, doing things, is the only thing that matters. And I was just talking to my father about this recently, but our understanding of things come at different levels, right? Like, if you ever seen that meme, or it's not a meme, it's more like a tier list. It's an iceberg. It's like the iceberg of, for example, there was one on the Matrix, right? Or conspiracy theory. There's a dude named Wendigoon, and he breaks down these icebergs on stuff. So if you know what it is, then you understand the reference. If you don't, go search it up. It's called an iceberg, a tier list. And so I feel like there's an iceberg, a metaphorical iceberg in our mind, for me. And remember that I'm only speaking about me, and maybe you could extrapolate for yourself and it could help. A metaphorical iceberg in my mind that of understanding. So like I'll hear something, right, and understand it. But when I see that thing in action, right, then it's a different story. Then it plays out. It's phenomenal. You could actually see the law in play. For example, like human nature, right? Like the understanding that I could go for that one, or I could say that one. I'm thinking, see, what I was thinking first is that I was going to say a simple one that came to my mind, which is that the most important thing to anyone, any singular person, is that they need a feeling of importance. You can identify this feeling of importance by someone's character or how they see it. I don't like this already. I don't like going into this motivational. I came here for a purpose and to speak. And now I'm jumping topics and doing things. I'm actually using this video right now as we speak as a mind dump, which was a lesson I learned earlier in the day, but I learned it actually first in 6th grade with a big round ball teacher. She was a softball teacher, but she was round and chubby. She always had this like black eyeliner on her eyes. She was white and had blonde hair. But also I'm doing this for speaking, right? Like I was saying, for the example that the teacher in 6th grade did, and now junior year of high school, is they both gave us this activity. It's called a brain dump. And so we do it on the paper, and the point of the activity is to link our mind and thoughts. We could just put it simply, our thoughts with our hand. And the reason why this is important is because so many people, me, myself, I know, not so many people, I'm speaking for myself, I understand that I sometimes couldn't write things, or it wasn't translating, or I couldn't think of the idea. And it's because we're stuck in this paralysis of overanalyzation, where we need to find the best word and filter it in our mind. But the issue is that our mind can only focus on certain things at certain times. And right there, I didn't like that sentence, because I feel like I'm just saying big words to sound cool and make this a motivation, which is precisely what I don't want to do. And so the activity goes that you write things down and you don't stop, not once. You don't give time to think. Any word or thought that comes to mind, you write it down. You can't erase, you can't redo, you can't cross out, you can't do anything but continue to write every single word, phrase, idea, thought, sentence, person, place, or thing you remember. Even if it's blah, question mark, blah, question mark, blah, duh, huh, what, dot, 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 dot. If the whole page is just filled with you writing dots, then that's what it is. And then next time you write dot, 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 dot with a what and a question mark, and then dot, 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 dot. See, I started this very differently than I ended this, and so I'm gonna end this now because it's 10:14 and I gotta go to bed. But I don't like that but. So I'm going to head to bed. No, not yet.